There's something unsettling about houses at night. The way shadows stretch, the way silence feels heavier. This house? Yeah, it's no different. But what was caught on camera here, that's something else. It starts off simple, just a quiet shot of the house. Nothing unusual. But then, not like it's caught in a breeze. No windows open, no draft, just moving. Like something was standing behind it. Creepy, right? But that's not the worst part, because seconds later, something moves across the roof. It's hard to make up, but you can see it. This dark figure, moving slowly. Not walking, not crawling, like it's patrolling. Its movement feels unnatural, almost like it's floating, gliding across the rooftop, like it's searching for something. And the way it moves is too smooth, too deliberate, like it knows it's being watched. No one knows what it was, no explanation, no follow-up, just this video. Could it be a hoax? Maybe. But if it's real, whatever was in that house didn't stay inside. It's your call. But this one, yeah, it gave me chills. It was just supposed to be a normal Saturday night. Andrew and his friends were hanging out at his place, watching a fight on TV. Nothing out of the ordinary. You know, just friends, food, and some good laughs. Andrew thought it would be cool to record the moment. You know, just to capture the vibe. But what he caught on camera, yeah, his friends weren't the only ones being recorded. As he casually pans the camera across the room, everything seems fine, until you spot it. By the window, there's something. At first, it's easy to miss, but when you slow the video down, it's impossible to ignore. Standing there is this figure, completely still, no facial features, just two hollow, dark eye sockets. And it looks like it's wearing a suit. Slender man? Anyone? But here's the thing, Andrew didn't even notice it until he rewatched the footage. Imagine thinking it was just a fun video with your friends, only to spot that staring at you from the window. No one knows what it was, no one can explain it, and honestly, it's the videos like this, the ones that go unanswered, that stick with you. Whether it was real or not, that's for you to decide. Alright, this one. I honestly don't even know what to say. On June 7th, Twitter user JHB shared a clip that's been creeping people out ever since. The footage, it came from one of her neighbor's security cameras. No one noticed anything strange that night, until the neighbor checked the footage the next morning. And yeah, what they saw was weird. In the clip, you can see this thing. Some people say it looks like an alien. Others swear it's Dobby from Harry Potter. But whatever it is, it moves in this awkward, twitchy way that's hard to explain. Almost like it's glitching or trying to be human. Oh, and here's the weirdest part. At one point, it kinda looks like it's doing the chicken dance. Yeah, let that sink in. But here's the thing, it wasn't just how it moved. The creature cast a shadow. Its reflection showed up on a car. Little details like that make it harder to just brush off some cheap edit. The more I watched it, the harder it was to call it fake. And honestly, that's what makes it worse. No one knows what this thing was, and there's been no update, no follow-up, nothing. Could it be a prank? Maybe. But if it's real, that's even scarier. I'll let you decide. But that chicken dance, yeah, it's gonna haunt me for a while. This happened on March 3rd, 2020. Raven, a sweet harmless dog, was lounging on the couch, casually chewing on a stick she dragged in from outside. Then, she just stops, completely still. Her eyes lock onto something we can't see. She starts following it, her nose twitching, sniffing at the air. And then, out of nowhere, Raven yelps. Her stick goes flying across the room. I mean, dogs bark at random things, right? That's what her owner thought too, until they checked the security footage. The first camera didn't show much, just Raven reacting to something. The second camera, yeah, that changed everything. From a different angle, it's clear. Raven wasn't scared. She was hit. No one else was in the room. No falling objects. Nothing. Something invisible had slapped her. Her owner stitched together the original footage with enhanced clips, adding text to explain what happened. And honestly, if that second camera hadn't been there, the moment would have been dismissed, forgotten. No one knows what that was. No explanation, no answers. Was it something paranormal? Or just a trick of the mind? That's for you to decide. Roller coasters are supposed to be all about thrills, right? The drops, the speed, the adrenaline. But this one? Yeah, the fear came before the ride even started. It starts off normal. People are getting into their seats, pulling down the restraints. Just another day at the amusement park. But then, something feels off. One guy suddenly shifts in his seat. You can see him moving his hands like he's brushing something off, or like he felt something pass by him. And then, a figure appears. A ghostly shape just slips into one of the empty seats, like it was waiting for the ride to begin. No one else notices, not the riders, not the staff. Just this one guy staring ahead. fidgeting nervously like he knows he's not alone. Now, maybe it was just a trick of the light, a camera glitch, maybe even a prank. But if it wasn't, then someone or something was riding that roller coaster too. No one's ever explained what that figure was. No reports, no follow-ups. Maybe it was just a glitch, or maybe not. That's for you to decide. Kids and smartphones. Yeah, we all know how that goes. Once they're locked in, nothing, and I mean nothing, can pull them away. But this was different. Caught on a home security camera, a kid is lying in bed, glued to their smartphone. Totally normal, right? But then, they just stop. No notification, no distraction. They let go of the phone. And if you're a parent, you know how weird that is. Kids don't just drop their phones for no reason. That's when it happens. The bed moves. Not a small shift. It pulls like something is under it, or worse, on it. And the kid, gone. They bolt out of the room without even looking back. You might think it's fake, a prank, but here's what got me. Kid gave up their phone. And if you know kids, you know how rare that is. No one's explained what happened. No update. Just this footage. Was it something paranormal, or just something we can't explain? I'll let you decide. There's something about peeping ghost videos that just gets under my skin. Maybe it's how they appear out of nowhere, just barely in frame, hiding behind doorways, peeking from dark corners. It's that split second where your brain can't process what you're seeing. And this next clip, yeah, it's exactly that. This video was posted by a YouTuber who claimed they got it from another channel, a channel that was mysteriously terminated. No explanation, no warning, just gone. No backstory, no details, nothing. And honestly, that makes it worse. It starts off simple, someone recording their room, just an ordinary shot, but then the camera casually pans to the other side, and at first it seems like nothing is wrong, but if you slow it down, you'll see it right there. A head, peeking out from behind the bed. It doesn't move, doesn't flinch, just stares. And the scariest part? There's no follow-up. No way to know if the person filming is okay. No explanations, no answers, just this one video. Maybe it's fake, maybe it's not, but it leaves you wondering. If this was your room, would you even want to check? On November 3rd, 2023, while walking down a hotel hallway, and out of nowhere, a pot just falls. No one around, nothing touching it. You know, at first I thought this was fake. I mean, it's the internet. Stuff like this pops up all the time. Yeah, sure, probably staged, right? But then, I watched it again. And that's when I noticed something that made me stop. Her hair, it lifts. Not just a little flick, but like someone standing right behind her, blowing straight at the back of her head. And that's when she bolts. And honestly, I don't blame her. But here's the part that really got me. Security cameras, they didn't catch anyone else in that hallway. No hotel staff, no guests, nothing. It's just her, and whatever made that pot fall. No more information was ever shared about where this happened or what happened next. No follow-ups, no explanations. Just this clip. Whether it's real or not, that's your call, but it definitely gave me chills. There's something about mirrors that's always unsettled. Maybe it's because they show more than just our reflection. And every time I walk past the one in my room, especially when the lights are off, I remember this video I saw as a kid. And yeah, it still freaks me out. It starts off harmless. A parent is recording their child sitting in front of a mirror, brushing her hair. Totally normal. But then, something changes. At first it's subtle, the reflection feels off, like it's moving just a little to shine. And then it happens. The girl lowers her brush, but her reflection, it doesn't. It keeps brushing. The parent doesn't notice, the girl doesn't notice, but you do. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. No one ever explained the video. No context, no follow-up. Just this one moment that leaves you staring at your own reflection. Wonder if it's going to stare back. I haven't looked at mirrors the same way since. But hey, maybe it's nothing. Or maybe you're not the only one looking. Just a normal night in. A guy in Japan relaxing with a hot bowl of noodle soup and a cold beer. Simple pleasures, right? He's fully enjoying his meal, focused, not a care in the world. But someone else might have been craving a bite too. In the hallway behind him, something appears. A woman's face. Pale, almost too pale. Skin so white it barely looks human. And the body, it's gone. Just a head, staring, floating at the edge of the hallway. That man doesn't notice. Keeps sitting. That face doesn't blink. Just watches. Maybe she wanted some noodles too. No one knows who or what that was. No follow-up, no explanation. Just this one eerie moment. Maybe it was just a real person. Or maybe he wasn't eating alone. I'll let you decide. Thanks for watching. If you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell icon. Wouldn't want you to miss what's coming next. See you next time.